Oh, there's always a chance.
Happy Saturday morning to you. Here's the news and results
The
from
Red
Friday.
Sox and
In the
Padres have
National League
agreed on a
Central,
deal
the
to
Brewers
send
total 11
Acosta
hits
and
as they
Ferris in
nabbed the
exchange
win
for
against the
Tyson
visiting
Ross.
Cubs, 7-0. The Cincinnati Reds
Okay.
knocked out 12 hits as a team.
Let's see if that
as
was
they
a good
took down
trade.
the visiting Diamondbacks 5-3.
So look at Tyson Ross, who's
The
7 and
Buccos
8
launched 3 home
with a
runs as they
4.34
knocked
ERA
out the
and
Fighting Phils
137 strikeouts. And
10-0.
they traded away.
The Dodgers got 12 hits in this one as they
Where
beat
are
the
the
Cardinals on the
Padres?
road 9-4.
Glenn Ferris,
The Miami
who was
Marlins
a
cracked
59 overall
14
C
hits
potential
overall as they
center
got the best
fielder.
of the visiting Mets 7-1. The Nationals
And there was
combined
someone
for a
else I don't
four-hitter
remember
as
the
they
name.
bested the visiting Padres 3-0.
Hold
It
up.
was their fifth
Now I
straight
gotta figure this
victory.
out again.
The Braves combined for 10 hits as a team as
No,
they
it was a
took
tied
down the
game.
Rocks in Colorado 5-0. The Minnesota Twins knocked out 10 hits as a team as they took down the Red Sox on the road
Martin
4-3.
Acosta.
The win was their fifth straight as a team. Madison Bumgarner got the W, his 11th this season, as the Giants got the win over the Yankees.
And a
70
70
and
21-year-old B potential player. I like that trade actually.
Toronto Blue Jays
It's a pretty good trade.
14 hits in the game as they took down
I
the
would
visiting
assume that they would be
Mariners,
trading James
7-3.
Shields and Andrew
The
Cashner.
O's allowed only 5 hits as they bested the visiting Indians.
But what do
5-0.
I know?
The Tigers broke out of
They
a
got Brett
10-game
Wallace.
losing skid
I remember
as they
Brett
beat the
Wallace.
White
He
Sox on the
sucked.
south side 12-3. Mike Minor tossed a dominating
Jimmy
complete game
Oaks.
shutout, leading Kansas City past the Rangers 2-0. The Rays combined to give up just 5 hits as they dismantled the A's 9-1. Mike Trout had 3 hits and drove in 3 as the Angels disposed of Houston 6-3. He is currently in the top 5 in the AL and triples. And that'll do it for today. Enjoy the games, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.
Alright, let me share my screen real quick to show you the offers I would be getting. Alright, this is from the Red Sox, the Giants. Huh? The 16 one? Yeah. It's very hard to find a good catching prospect. You know what I'm saying? I've been finding second basemen, left fielders. But you see what I'm talking about? It's not like there's... Maybe Pedro Alvarado? Seems pretty good. I mean, he has C potential, but he's 18 with 61 overall. Could be a nice stopgap. And that's pretty much all the offers I got. You see what I'm saying though? I could use a lot of things. Yeah, I know. Yeah, but he's 29. I could try, but like I think he's gonna want a lot of money. He's gonna want $8 million. No, I got Ryan Braun. It's right here. I had to sign Austin Jackson because if not, it was gonna be these two boys as center fielder. So I also need a third baseman desperately. Desperate. But like, hold on, let me show you my free agent signings. So I got like two really good first basemen and then a shortstop. Yeah, but we'll see. I think I'm gonna wait until like the end of the trade deadline, which is probably around Pittsburgh time, because I think it ends July 31st, if I'm not mistaken.
Saturday Night Baseball here on the show as we welcome you to Miller Park in Milwaukee. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Chicago Cubs and the Milwaukee Brewers. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up.
Hey, the Rockets are up
Jimmy Nelson
25-28.
will be the man on the mound for the Brewers. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, not a big strikeout pitcher here on the mound, so expect to see a lot of balls put in play, defense being very involved. Should be fun to watch.
What happened?
Into the box is leadoff man Jason Hayward, and we are ready for baseball.
Right fielder, number 22.
On he moves the fastball up there, mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall, a home run.
Fuck you, Jason Hayward.
A solo shot
Took a
back
first
home
pitch
off
out of
the
here.
Jason Hayward.
Crazy.
Number 13 for him on the year, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one. And he falls behind 0-2.
Ukor, I think we need to abandon that pitch, brother.
And another foul ball. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And he takes strike three
Thank
cold
God.
on the fastball, one gone. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Steve, what are they going to have to do to force a rubber match in this series?
Well, the team they're playing right now has a bad back end of the bullpen, so try
You know how bad you have to be as a catcher for you to be batting last above under a pitcher?
Anthony Rizzo will dig in. National League in batting to begin play.
And he has a top 5 on-base percentage as well.
All right, Anthony Rizzo.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. There are the batting leaders in the National League, of which we spoke just a moment ago. Bounced softly in front of the plate.
Yeah, but this was better. I didn't like watching pitchers hit all the time.
And with that, let's take a look at the Brewers defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you
That was one time.
If there's a ball hit out to center field in this one, and I'm the third base coach, I am not going to send him. He has a cannon out there in center field. Everybody knows it. We'll see if he gets a chance.
I understand that. I just don't want to see it all the time. Some pitchers, most pitchers cannot be hitters, Stumpy.
Kyle Schwarber is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons. A swing and a
Yeah,
miss.
fuck you, Kyle Schwarber.
Will do it. But another look here at the solo shot leading off the ball.
Who's winning in the
Home half
Victory
of the
Tech
first
and
coming up
Nolan
from
game?
Miller Park. And the Cubs have an early 1-0 lead. John Lester, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, guys, one of the areas
I think that's what he means when he says 1 minute and 40 remaining in the quarter.
he's able to get out of it. He has not allowed a lot of hits when guys are out in scoring position. He'll hope to continue that here in this one.
Lester's ready. Here it is on 0-1. Strike two called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
But this is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
Rizzo in foul ground. A quick out number one. And with that, time to take a glance at the starting nine for these Brewers. Thoughts, EK? Anyone stand out?
Well, Matt, you got to love what Jonathan Lucroy does for this offense. He's been driving in runs nearly every chance he gets lately. Recorded more than 10 RBIs in his last 10 ball games.
The windup and the 0-1. Line drive to left. And
Jonathan VR singles to right. I mean left. Let's go.
Well, you got to start a streak somewhere, and he's well into this one now. A 6-game hit streak with that base hit. He's swinging the bat pretty good right now.
Ryan Braun will stand in now, and you can see the splits on your screen. He's been exceptionally good against left-handed pitching to this point. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does two things for you. It gets the
No way.
And his
No
game
way. That's crazy.
ends as he's tagged out to end the inning. One hit in the inning. Ben Zobrist will stand in, and he's been a tough out these past couple of weeks as you see the average there over the course of the last 9 ball games. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Oh, and he sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. And with one away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. Addison Russell comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
And if you're not careful, this is the kind of guy that can run off 6 scoreless innings against you from here out. So that first inning run isn't something you can bank on holding up.
Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Batting 7, center fielder number 24.
Dexter Fowler will stand in, and as you can see the numbers away from home, he's been much better once he gets out on the road. And a high strike there, 0-1.
You got the
over,
touchdown?
but low. It's a ball and a strike. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Chris Carter will stand in now, and as you can see, he has
That's crazy.
16 home runs on the season so far.
No, don't start.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy. But I'll tell you what, if he mixes his pitches well, it can still be plenty fast to have to deal with.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
And like most guys, the further ahead in the count he gets, the more dangerous he becomes. He's going to lock in on one pitch, one zone, and he'll hurt you if he guesses right.
No leadoff walk just yet as that finds the strike zone and the count comes full at 3-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. With a moment now, let's take a look at the Cubs alignment on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, this former USD Torero, Chris Bryant, one of the best in the game offensively, doesn't get a lot of accolades for his defense, though. Can play any one of a number of positions, but really settling in comfortably at third base. He's got soft hands. He's got an excellent arm. Very rare for a guy of his size.
Batting 6.
Scooter Gennett will come forward now as we give you a look at his home and away splits so far this year. Lester into his motion. First pitch on the way. In tight with the curveball. Backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1.
That's a pitch that you got to stay on top of, or else it'll take off on you just like that one did.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
And this guy won't lay down here because there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's putting up a good fight.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And, oh, he can't rein it in. This is indeed a battle. The 11th pitch coming up. Hit hard toward first.
Let's go.
A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Oh my goodness, this guy is really starting.
Why do you want Nolan to lose so much?
Games with a base hit. He's been fun to watch.
Aaron Hill will stand in now as we take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July.
I think that's what it is.
Ready? Here's the first offering. Chop foul at the plate. Strike 1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Bryant has got it, and the side is retired. John Lester is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
Pitcher, John
First
Lester.
delivery to him on the way. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike one. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. Herbert Peacock will stand in here, and like so many others, hitless in the shutout last night. And that's in there for strike one.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Ready on 1-2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Ah, fucking Jason Hayward.
Stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. 2 out, nobody on. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Smoke toward third. Hill is there. And a leap over at first, but he comes down with his foot on the bag to record the out. Whew. Cubs are down in order, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Domingo Santana digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Damn, yeah, 10 holding calls? That's insane.
Right fielder.
Lester has his target. Here's the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. You like what you've seen from this guy so far?
I do. I like where he's putting the fastball, and I like the movement he's been getting on both his curveball and changeup. I think he'll do well.
That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Out in front of that one. May have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Takes this the other way.
Thank you, Domingo Santana.
Base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. The pitcher, Jimmy Nelson, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here.
Textbook sack situation here, guys.
And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Well, this is a nice job here of giving himself up. You see him square and put this ball down over toward the right side of the infield, and that's just where you want it to be. They do put the tag on him, but hey, he gets the job done.
Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder, as he gets under the first pitch and sends a fly ball out toward right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Yeah, this is a nice catch here, moving toward that right field line. No chance to prevent that runner from moving up to third, though, and he gets over there with only 1 out.
Standing in now, Jonathan Villar, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches miss away, so as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a 3rd time.
That nibbled the corner there, but missed 2-1. High in the air out to center field. On the move is Fowler. And the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Chris Bryant is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
Third baseman, Chris.
First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0.
Sometimes all it takes is just one call to go against you, like that one right there, and then you get yourself out of your own rhythm. You got to be able to put that behind you and move on.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Chop foul over towards the dugout. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Well, he might have just said, look, you're going to have to take this one because you ain't fouling that one off.
Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
First baseman number 40.
Stepping in, Anthony Rizzo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Well, I think it was a sinker that he rolled over last time up, and he's probably going to see that same pitch again. You got to wait for a mistake up in the zone against a guy like this.
Swing and a liner, but this will be foul. One run, just one hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Hit sharply toward the right side, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
I can't wait to have another first baseman other than Chris Carter.
So he'll reach base with one out here in the fourth, and with that, let's check out the league leaderboard in hits.
Yeah, and you can find him one spot off the top. Second in the National League right now. And I'll tell you, almost looks like BP when he steps up to the plate. Putting together another nice performance in this one, too.
Chop foul right at home plate at strike one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
And that's how he'll use that sinker against lefties. Start it down and in and let it work its magic.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out. Striding into the box, Ben Zobrist, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
Well, he almost hit him on the last pitch, and he's showing he doesn't care.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. We'll see the powerful Ryan Braun start things out after the break. It's the Cubs 1 and the Brewers nothing.
Leading off for the Brewers here in the fourth.
Lester gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
You know, I can't help but notice how much he's getting ahead of the hitters right now. I'm told he's throwing around 80% first pitch strikes. That's way above average.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Fowler on the
There we go, Ryan Braun. That's a double.
This is down and into the gap. And he will get in there safely with a double to start the home fourth.
Right center field. This is a fastball, and he just slashes this thing the other way into the gap. No real chance for the outfielders to cut that one off, and he's going to wind up on second with a leadoff double.
Now a look and a throw back to second. Back in standing. Here's Chris Carter now. Sent in the air at the straightaway center. Fowler waits on it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. The relay throw, but too late, and he's safe at third.
The catcher, number
So
20.
striding in, Jonathan Lucroy, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Cut fastball taken for strike one. Any thought to bringing the infield in here with one away?
Still a little early in my book. A run you can live with. What you don't want to do is let this snowball into a big inning.
Here it comes on 0-2. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2.
And even on 1 and 2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking. You've got to put this ball in play.
Gloved by Russell. And
Let's go. We tie up the game.
first for the out, but that'll be enough to get the run home as they pull back to even at 1-1.
Yeah, with the runner going on contact right there, this is going to be an RBI ground out as he's in to score and tie this game up.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. This one's a strike. It's 1-1. Here's the pitch. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. And oh, look out! Up and in and nearly took his head off.
He did not like that one bit. Now, it's one thing to work in with
Jesus.
the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
Now a swing
Drop.
and a ball
Thank you.
popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he comes back with one down and in for ball three. Chases one up the ladder as this is hit in the air to left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So one run on one hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We played 4 full, all tied at 1-1.
He beat him.
Addison Russell will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Addison.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2.
Yeah, that's just the same pitch 3 times in a row. I guess he figures, why mess with success when you get it to 1-2?
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Still 2-2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dexter Fowler. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Braun has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting.
John Lester is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he went down in flames, too. Got him in just 3 pitches.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Yeah, and that's the swing of a guy hoping for a first pitch curveball right there. If he gets it, he hammers it. If not, he's about 3 feet too late.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's a ball hit in the air. Carter onto the grass. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 3 up. Aaron Hill comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Third baseman, Aaron Hill.
Out in front of it, strike 1. flying toward the gap in left center. And this inning starts with a solid base hit.
I tell you, that one's coming in fast, but it's going out faster. Does he square this one up or what? I bet he does.
Settling in now, Domingo Santana. He reached on a single in his first try. Hot shot on the ground to short, and that's through for a hit. Jimmy Nelson, the pitcher, digs into the box, so in a definite sacrifice situation here with 2 on and nobody out.
Yeah, definitely the traditional train of thought.
And no surprise to see the pitcher squaring around as he gets this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. Austin Jackson will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Lester sets. Here's the 0-1. Hard liner toward short, but right at the shortstop for the second out. Jonathan Villar will dig in now.
106 right to the shortstop.
For him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
Hey now. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, it's danger any way you look at it right here. You've got a base open, but you've got an even better hitter waiting on deck. So I don't think I'd be working around this guy. I'd be forced to go right after him.
3-0 now. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. Ryan Braun will get a shot here in a bases loaded situation. And you'd have to say they've got the right man for the job up here.
Yeah, team leader in RBIs. He's got a shot to push that lead out even further if he can come through.
Ah, damn it.
Schwarber is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out it. Herbert Peacock makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Herbert Peacock.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, with the bases empty, that's a right spot for that 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider.
To short, hit hard. Villar comes up with it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
You get a look there at his pitch breakdown so far. That sinker of his is a great weapon to have, and he picked the right spot to use it there.
Jason Hayward stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at
Last time I threw this pitch, he hit a home run.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
And quickly, 2 are gone now here in the visitors' half of the 6th. Chris Bryant will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. All even now, 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Anthony Rizzo would be next. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Cubs are down in order. Score remains tied 1-1. Chris Carter will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the one run. That's it.
And there's the good fastball from Lester as he jumps ahead. No balls and a strike. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you.
Ouch, that one hit him. Jonathan Lucroy will dig in for a third time now. He's popped out and grounded out so far. From the stretch. Fly ball to straightaway left. Schwarber has a read on it, and he hauls
I keep hoping Kyle Schwarber just drops the ball.
Scooter Gennett will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Smoked on the ground left side, and that gets through for a one-out base hit. Aaron Hill will stride in. Popped out and singled in his 2 trips.
Yeah, and he made just a little adjustment last time coming off of that pop-up the first time around, and he got himself a base knock. That's what the good ones do.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Ball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
For Milwaukee, this is a spot where you really need that one key hit.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And that last pitch was number 74 for Lester in this one. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Domingo Santana strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th.
Well, there's still a lot of this game left, but it is starting to get late. This is a big opportunity that they don't want to let slip away.
2 down, runners at first and second. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
And in a spot like this, first and second with 2 away, that's where he's at his toughest on the mound. He'll bear down and start fighting.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Back here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. All square at 1 as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Anthony Rizzo will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
That's what happens when you get 2 starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and a very even game through 6 innings.
1-0 pitch on the way. Tap fouled at home plate. Yeah, some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both the lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. And no complaint about that one. That's a strike, and it's 1-2. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. A little bouncer. That rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive.
This is turning into a great battle at the plate.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Kyle Schwarber stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Hit out towards second. Fielded by Gennett. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Digging in, Ben Zobrist. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Decent numbers, but nothing amazing from the left side of the plate so far this season.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Now batting,
Addison Russell ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Well, he's really kept himself in the game here by throwing first pitch strikes to about 70% of the batters he's faced. That's kept him in the ballgame and kept his team in the ballgame.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and the pitcher will just run over and take this one himself. And Alex Presley is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the seventh. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench as he's aboard to kick off their half of the inning. Austin Jackson will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, guys, not really providing the spark that they usually hope to get out of him. Maybe he can make something happen right here.
Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead runs in scoring position now with still nobody out. Neil Ramirez will come on to pitch here, and he'll move into the number 5 spot in the lineup now on the double switch. Javier Baez is also into the ball game as he'll hit in the number 8 spot here. Jonathan Villar stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Number 9, Javier Baez.
Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. First and second here with nobody out. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Still now on 1-2, you don't have to make the perfect pitch out there. The count is still well in your favor on the mound.
This one's flared toward left center. Russell ranging into the outfield. 1 down. Ryan Braun will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Ryan Braun.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Underhanded flip to second for 1. Back to Rizzo, and they get out of it here. Corey Knebel will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8. Dexter Fowler will stand in, and it's a bullpen game now. Both starters out as we begin inning number 8.
Yeah, both starters are out, and since we're tied, both starters not going to be involved in the decision.
Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. And Fowler swings and misses.
Man, that made me so mad. I've been able to get on base, but I can't get anyone on.
Into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0.
And that fastball has definitely catches your attention, especially when it's on the inner half.
Perhaps a little
Jesus
low there.
Christ.
It's 2-0. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
Well, he'll lean pretty heavily on that fastball. Why not? It's a big one.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Lucroy has a play. 2 down. Tommy LaStella will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
And guys, this has been just what the doctor ordered out of the bullpen.
Yeah, they needed him to come in and give him a strong inning, and he's done exactly that.
Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. Pretty forceful about it, too. And the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Score remains deadlocked at 1. David Ross is into the ballgame here as he takes over behind the plate.
Now catching, number 3.
Christopher Negron is also into the ballgame now as he takes over at second. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Leading off for the Brewers.
First pitch of the at-bat. Chris Carter is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
And this is a guy who will not get cheated up there, and he almost came out of his shoes on that one.
That one misses. It's 1-1 now to the Milwaukee first baseman. A little bit outside. 2-1.
And that's not a bad spot. Just go ahead and stay out there. Don't come down the middle because we know he can hurt you.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The catcher, number
Digging
20.
in now, Jonathan Lucroy. He flew out in his last at-bat. Hit hard up the middle. And that is through into center field for a one-out single. Scooter Gennett digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Jason Hayward will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Hit to first. Carter scoops it up, and he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out. Chris Bryant stands into the box. Could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Hit on the ground to short. VR over to his left. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Anthony Rizzo digs in. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Yeah, that first fastball took off on him a little bit. This is a much better spot.
And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Hit hard, but right into the shift. Gennett is there. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. Fortunately, the catcher's there to back things up.
Well, this was just going to be a tough play one way or the other. As you see him ranging towards the hole just to get to this ball, but then he can't right himself in time to make an accurate throw. They're going to hit him with a D4.
Kyle Schwarber is at the plate as he watches ball 1. That one's a called strike.
Well, they're pretty stacked right now, so it's not like they're losing much.
A little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
And good take that time on a low breaking ball. 2-2 now. And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. Hector Rondon comes on now, trying to keep this ball game tied.
Number 56.
Aaron Hill gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Yeah, nice to get that call right out of the bullpen.
Chop foul right at home plate. Ground ball left side.
Damn
On
it.
to first, and 1 third baseman grounds out to the other. 1 away.
Fielder number 16.
Domingo Santana ready to try again. Struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
It was a pretty big strikeout, too, because he had a chance to drive in a run, so I'm sure he's going to be thinking about that missed opportunity for a little while.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Now a swing and a ball lofted down the right field line and fairly deep. And this is down for extra bases. And there's your winning run moving into scoring position. And he will make it into second base as the winning run is in scoring position now with only one away. And if you're wondering what's left on the Milwaukee bench, there you get a look at it right there. We'll see if one of those gentlemen is pressed into action here. Kirk Neuenhuis will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. This is pulled into right, and that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit. Throw coming quickly, and the winning run moves up to third now with only one gone. Austin Jackson ready for a big at-bat here. All he needs is a fly ball to bring home that winning run at third.
Yeah, and you know that he wants to drive this one deep if possible and just end it right now. But, hey, a seeing-eye grounder would work, too.
This is lined in
Got it.
Center, and it's going to get down out there.
Let's go.
And the Brewers have done it. They'll walk off a winner.
Well, you had the sense early on that this one was destined to go down to the wire, and sure enough, these guys are going to pull this one out here in walk-off fashion.
Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he definitely turned in the standout performance in this one. He finishes with an even 10 strikeouts, and he was instrumental in leading his guys to the victory.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show.
It's Sunday morning. Welcome to Inside the Show. In the National League Central, the Brewers knocked out 12 hits as a team as they nabbed the win against the visiting Cubs 3-1. The Cincinnati Reds totaled 13 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 8-4. The Phils cracked 16 hits on the day as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 8-7. The Los Angeles Dodgers totaled 11 hits as a team as they beat the Cardinals on the road 7-3. Eric Goodell grabbed his second win of the year as the Mets were winners over the Marlins 2-1. The Washington Nationals cracked 16 hits on the day as they made short work of the Padres 8-2. The win was their sixth straight as a team. The Colorado Rockies went deep 4 times as they pulverized the Braves 7-1. Joe Mauer had 3 hits in the contest as the Twins took care of the Red Sox 4-3. He is currently among the AL leaders in batting average. The Giants combined for 4 total home runs as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 11-4. The Seattle Mariners got together to allow 4 hits as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 1-0. The Indians allowed only 5 hits as they beat the O's in Baltimore 7-2. Carlos Rodon earned win number 7 this season, leading the White Sox to victory against Detroit 3-1. Rougned Odor plated 5 on the day with 2 big flies, helping lead the Rangers past Kansas City 13-4. The Rays cracked